Alter Ego sweat.
You know, Keyboy heard exactly what you were saying, and he's already cracked it, and now they've got super minions working in their favor, as well as Kyrie is getting honestly getting chunked down. Tsunami Slime gets purified, and Skylar in trouble, dies through the damage. Hijime cuts down the member of ONIC ID. Max stacked. It's gloom and doom for ONIC. Oh, we do like to have fun here. Counter index only -0.8
Alphabets. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into game number 2.
That Arfi is not going to be able to get back into the lane as well, and now San's getting attacked, and that's first blood. Yasuke finds it. Yeah, same, but just I think it's safer, you know, as Yasuke now attacks the Keyboy, takes him out with one fell swoop as Alex now, bludgeoning Sans underneath his tower. Manages to walk the default. It's very much, I mean, wait, hold on. Yasuke trying to get back into there as they stun up Kyrie. Yasuke steals away the first neutral as Alex is the next to fall. Look, a little late to the fight, but manages to get in there with Throne of Ruin. And now it's just gunning Reno down. Keyboy might end up dying with the help of Yasuke's K-Balls. Gets pulled back just in time. That's another kill. Going over to both Sansan as well as Look, this fight continues. Hijime still trying his best. Black shoes as he keeps on devouring the front line of ONIC.
And this is why we don't...
I'm saying, like, Keyboy has been, as much as I want to say he wants to be proactive, it's been pretty hard. He's getting some good damage, but now, oh, here it comes! The Tsunami Slam right on top of him. Cutthroat with the blazing duet as well. AE respond back with a strong statement. Don't ruin flicker onto 3, finds Arfi, and now Alex is going to be the next on the chopping block.
Whoa, really great positioning and plays from Lutpi there.
That much, you know? Speaking of,
vaporized. Yo, I suppose, but I think it's a good idea to get rid of it, right? Because Keyboy can turn off the lights at any time. Purify from Skylar. Tsunami Slam wasted as Kyrie is trying to peel off for his gold later. San's finally getting in. Lantern Flare. Oh, pulling back Alex. He is going to be going down for sure.
But so far, right now, we know where to expect the action to come from. But now...
Oh, they're trying to get right on top of Sans, and the cutthroat might just be good enough. Hijime is able to blast him out of the water. And now, with Doom and Gloom, Lutpi able to get onto the back line as Arfi with a blazing duet onto Keyboy's side, chasing him down till his death. Oh! Manages to get out with the help of Alec, who tops him up. Now Lutpi's dot. It's good. The Tsunami Slam onto 1, but really doesn't matter. Wait, is Alex going to find a kill? Nope, he doesn't. Skylar takes him out, and finally Arfi dies. That's a 2-for-3 trade in favor of ONIC.
Bro, Lutpi is just saying, bro, you want to see a 1v9 game? I'll show you a 1v9 game, man. Lutpi is
particularly difficult because Lutpi is able to kind of, you know, transverse long distances. Dark Knight Falls. Coming in from Keyboy. Hijime, you can see that both Arfi and Hijime are both a little nervous to walk up, but here comes Yasuke trying to attack the backline, getting on top of Sans, forcing him to ult out of the way. His Lutpi's peeling perfectly.
There you go. There you go.
Is it what it is? Not what is it?
Wait, hold on. Lutpi looking for an opportunity here. He's trying to control this mid lane as Alec has already been blasted down, forced the flicker away as Skylon, he hits the he hits it, and now outplays it. He's in the back. Alec already dead, and Yasuke with the cutthroat on Skylar. He's able to push Yasuke away. He's still going. Skylar, what a play. The gold laner is back for ONIC, and now he's right on top of the Lord as they find another kill.
Pretty much ahead in terms of the gold and the items. So it's very much reasonable why Arfi couldn't really do the damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he gets the stun as well onto Alec. Nicely played by Skylar and Kyrie. This is now turning into a do-or-die situation for Alter Ego as they have no control.
With some of the waves, but then you'll have to rely so much on Hijime and Arfi. Lutpi?
I mean, the BMI was put in an interesting position, but now Keyboy getting attacked by the cutthroat as well as Keyboy tries to run. Yasuke takes him out, and Arfi, it's just a matter of time, but Lutpi just seems unkillable. Hijime ends up taking his black shoes. He might just end up dying. Still so close, yet so far. And Skylar looking to push away his target, finds it. Arfi, this could be his moment. Same goals for Alec. He's got the flicker. Hit Skylar. Tsunami Slam countered by the Purify, but Skylar still goes down. And Alec now chases Kyrie as Arfi is back behind them. Look, I think he gets the, you know,
he will hold his team by the shoulders and ask, what were you guys doing?
And Lutpi, he already finds the engagement. However, he's holding on to that throne, making sure that Yasuke gets pinned against the wall. It's good stuff but nobody ends up dying for it. They know that Yasuke doesn't have his retribution any longer, though.
One good thing is he was able to trigger Sun's Call of Destiny.
Oh, Tsunami Slam on towards Luffy's side, but he's unkillable. He's already powering through the damage, even through Hijime. They want it, and here comes Yasuke, jumping into the back line, pinned against the wall. Yasuke lives, and Skylar just must fight the rest of the team. Nearby, retribution still available. Kairi secures the Lord. Luffy gives up his life for this neutral objective, and look at that top side.
Yep, Keyboy doing work. Even though he couldn't
Keyboy!
get anymore, now he does get to join!
And he gets vaporized while doing it. Sans takes the trade. He might get a little bit more, but no. He sees Hijime,
Oh, Yasuke,
and now
Yasuke.
the cables. Yasuke
Oh!
takes Skylar out! Oh man, you think it's over, but now
Keyboy,
Keyboy
don't
is
think
looking
so.
to end it
Keyboy?
on the back way. Doesn't find it. Not enough attack speed.
Oh, there's a Lord marching down bottom. Alter Ego, Hijime is there. They'll be able to deal with it nonetheless, but they're working on Sans and Kairi first.
They're trying hard, but I don't think they're gonna get it. Sans, he managed, pretty sure that he was focusing on the radiant armor.
We were talking about how he can be tilted. I think this is it.
Oh, here we go. Once again, Nino gets pulled back into the middle of the fight as you see Yasuke just trying to
Doesn't get
secure
it.
his own buff. They're all
Right,
good
right,
options. All very, very good
Ling.
options.
Ooh, they fight Keyboy!
I mean, he's trying to get out of there, but there's no way he's going to survive. Yasuke so many times without fail. However, this Lord is anybody's game. Yasuke, he's almost there. He's trying to get there. Kairi so low. He tries. Yasuke secures the Lord. Hijime with the black shoes already goes back, and now they finally have a team-winning fight. The Lord, all changes, by the way, doing max HP. It's just melting them down. And finally, a fleeting time.
Alec.
Oh, Tsunami Slam. It's good. They need to focus down on this one target. Lord of Ruin already comes up. No more damage reduction as Alec forced the flicker away. Blazing Duet as well. Oh, God. Yasuke, he gets pushed back, but doesn't get the initial stun. Nino has peeled, and now Hijime. Why did you use the black shoes? Loses immortality. RP Winds of Nature. Skylar pushes him back. And that is going to be one hell of a base defense.
Yep.
Really make Alter Ego
Oh,
sweat.
you know, Keyboy heard
Yep.
exactly what you were saying, and he's already cracked it, and now they've got super minions working in their favor, as well as Kyrie's getting honestly getting chunked down. Tsunami Slime gets purified, and Skylar in trouble, dies through the damage. Hijime cuts down the member of ONIC ID. Max stacked. It's gloom and doom for ONIC.
Right now, Alter Ego, they're just charging forward. Loopy trying to clear the waves, but there's really not much he can do.
Yeah.
It's Sans and Loopy against Alter Ego.
All 5 members of Alter Ego now taking down the last base turret of ONIC ID. Might they not even consider the Lord anymore? They're just standing in front of the base.
They
Look
don't
at
need
Hijime.
to. Black Shoes already utilized, and Lutfi, he just needs to absorb the waves. It's too late. It's too close. And the Blazing Duet seals the deal. You have Alter Ego taking their revenge against the Indonesian champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alter Ego. Something is up with their M7 World Championship run. Even against ONIC Indonesia, they still have not dropped a single game.
Man, something is up with all our grand finals rematches today. They're getting their revenge against one another.
Let's get your revenge,
Players get your revenge.
right? You set up the entire year of your rivalries.
Yeah.
Here on the world stage is where you can get that sweet, sweet, sour, bitter, all the taste of the spectrum kind of revenge onto your opponents. And we had doubts for ONIC ID or never.
With that being said, though, at least AE makes history here today.
Yep.
This is the day when they realize we are